Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Who's here? Hey, Lisa. Whoever's here. Anybody? Anybody here? It's dinner time. Anybody? Anybody here? It's dinner. Don't know if anyone will show up, but if you're here, if you're not here, or you see me later in the replay, I got my dinner. Can you see? Oh, how do I show it? All right. I have chicken, leg and thigh, cucumber salad, and a green beans. Hi, whoever just popped in. Hello, hello, hello. I thought I haven't been live this week. I've already washed my dishes because I had to have dishes to cook with. And I was watching something else, so I didn't go live washing them. So I said, I know what I'll do. I'll go live while I'm eating my dinner. If anybody wants to show up and say hello, you're welcome. If y'all are busy in the background, just say I'm busy, but I'm here listening. So, who's here, who's not, who's in, who's out. Anyway. And this is basically a one-pot meal. What I've been doing lately is cooking my chicken, my ground beef, my chicken, whatever, and then I add other stuff in the same pot beside it. So I put green beans in with my chicken when it was about halfway done, and I let the green beans and the juices of the chicken flavor the green beans. And then I took my cucumber, chopped it up, peeled it, chopped it, no seeds, and added onion. I cut up a little onion, salt and pepper, and stirred it all up together, and it's yummy. So, yeah, there may be some of y'all are wondering, I don't cook, can't cook, don't like to cook. Well, you can still cook. You can cook these one-pot meals. Yeah, if you're cooking for a big family and they don't want their chicken and with their green beans, you can cook them separate. But I cooked mine together because cooking for me lately, not as fun as it used to be. And so I got to get myself back in the habit of eating a vegetable, eating a meat, eating a starch. Not just the starch in a meat. I got to add a vegetable to it. And I hadn't been eating a lot of vegetables, so I decided to add a vegetable. Hi, I got 5 people watching. No one's saying anything, but I got 5 people watching. So, welcome. If any of my friends are out there watching, say hello. This is for my friends that like to come up and be with me sometimes. So, hey, Roy, Ray. Hadn't seen you in a while, but I did my last video live was last week when I went out to eat, and so I decided I'd go live for a little while. After I eat, I may just sit here and crochet. Well, I've got my dinner. I've got chicken right there, leg and thigh, green beans, and some cucumber salad. So that's my dinner. It was a one-pot meal. And it's only me. I don't mind that my chicken juices get into my green bean juices because I like meat. I'm not a vegetarian. And it flavored it. I didn't have to put any oil, anything except a little bit of salt and pepper on my chicken. And then I did sprinkle a little bit of salt on my green beans as they were cooking with my chicken. Mm-hmm. That was my dinner. Yep, I may start doing once a week. I thought about doing once a week dinner cooking, dinner eating with you. So bring your dinner, bring your drink, bring your wine, bring your water. So, yeah. And these are just frozen green beans. The package says steam in the microwave, but I don't do that. I just cut the package open, take enough for one serving meal, and say I don't go back for seconds like I used to. I can't. My stomach won't let me. When I had COVID back in, I had it twice in 22. I had it back in January of 22. Then we had it again in June of 22, and my appetite went way downhill. So I don't, and also I needed to lose some weight. After my husband died, I lost weight. I don't know if it's grieving, losing weight, or just that I had to do had to do everything in the house. I don't have the cleanest house in the world, but I had help what I did clean before. Now, I had to take trash out from all the trash cans myself and roll the trash can out. I have to load. Well, I don't have a dishwasher anymore, but I have to do all the dishwashing. He used to help me wash the dishes, so I had to be a little more active, and I think that's got me off my butt. We were married 43 years. So, how you doing, everybody? So, anyway. Yeah, some of my friends, they don't have channels or don't have anything on their channel. Anyway. I'm glad y'all are here. I'm assuming y'all are married. Are y'all married? Anybody here talking to me? Been doing YouTube since 2012, off and on. I started a year and a half ago, really doing it. Really, really doing it. But in the beginning, I was doing Minecraft. Right now, I kind of got Minecraft on the back burner. Got a little burnout with it. I see everybody playing that new game, Palworld, and but it's $30, and I said, I don't know if I want to spend $30 on a game that I'm not sure if I like. Let's see. Yeah. How long y'all been doing YouTube? But no, I started with Minecraft in 2012. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you pronounce your name? Try. Yes, I'm unattached. Why you ask? I don't think none of y'all are monetized because y'all don't have any content. And y'all have just generic pictures. As long as y'all are good. I mean, I don't have trolls on here that I know of. Everybody's good. Anyway, where are y'all from? If you're already on YouTube, the easiest thing to do, pick up your phone, turn on your camera, turn on video, make a video, 30-second video, 25-second video, and then upload it to YouTube through your camera app. Go where you upload. It's simple as can be. That's how you get started. There are a lot of more higher up people than me that have more followers than I do. But that's the way you get started. Or you can get StreamYards and sit here in front of your camera with StreamYards. Excuse me. There is a paid version of StreamYards, and there is a free version of StreamYards. The difference is, paid version, you can have people up on your panel. You can have as many as you want on your panel. The unpaid version, you can only have up to some, I forget how many. I think it's 10 or less on the unpaid version. So, you're from California. What part? Got a friend that lives in Orange County. I've never been there, but hey, Najuma, how are ya? Just having my dinner. Thought I'd bring people along, you know. You can eat with me. Najima. St. Joe, 4th, I'm in San Francisco. Cool. I got a friend that lives in San Diego, too, and in one in Orange County. Najima, were you in the Down Under Cruises the other day when he talked about the new cruise coming up in 2025? Sean's going to be there. They're coming from Australia to Florida. I've got to get through my first cruise first before I decide on another one. I could get out there in that big old ship and say, uh-oh, not for me. But I don't think I'll be that way. I love, adventure, doing new things. Yeah, I love doing new things and trying new things. So, anyway. But it's going to be an interesting 2024 for a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of new people coming and going out, a lot of, new people on YouTube, new people on Facebook, new trips, new fun, new places to go and see. Yeah, I know. Hey, Mom, 4 boys, welcome. I'm thinking about maybe doing that cruise. I don't know. But it depends on if something else comes along. I got something else in the works with another friend. And if they do what they wanted to do, I'm doing it with them. If they don't, I may do the cruise. But I got to get through the first cruise first. I got to save up money for a cruise. But the other friends should let us know something within the next couple of weeks if they're going to do what they wanted to do or not, or if it's going to be the next year. I'm hoping it's 25. I was hoping it was 24, but it won't work out that way for 24. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize I had that kind of calming voice. But anyway, I did a 1 meal dish tonight. I put my chicken on to cook with salt and pepper, of course, garlic powder. I don't ever use garlic salt because you get enough sodium just with the salt that you're going to put on there. And if you read your ingredients on most of your spices, if it's got salt in it, it may say garlic salt, but it's going to be more like salt garlic. It's going to have salt as the first word, not garlic. So, and for the same amount of money most of the time, just buy you garlic powder. And if you want to mix your own spices up, save one of your old spice jars and mix your own spices, and you can add salt to it that way. But anyway, but after I got my chicken about halfway done, I put a little bit of wine. Well, I buy, and I'm out of it, so I got to go to the store. I have regular Morton salt right now, the regular American salt. But I've got to get some more Mediterranean salt, pink Himalayan or something. I don't really like the regular salt anymore. The other is not as salty tasted, if you know what I mean. But then after I got, put a little wine in there and let that cook about 5 minutes. And then I decided I'm going to cook my green beans in the same pot. So I added my green beans in there, and I had a lid on it. And I let it all cook together till it was tender. And I added a little more salt on my green beans. Other than that, I didn't add any butter, any oil, because chicken has oil come out. It did. I mean, if you've got a big family and some of them don't like chicken flavor, then don't put it together. But I did to save. I'm trying to save me a pot and a pan to clean, trying to save time, because cooking sometimes is like, blah, I don't want to really cook. But you got to eat. And I can't keep eating meat and bread, meat and starch sandwich, So I've got to start adding some more a vegetable in at least once a day. If not, maybe every other day, a vegetable if I don't want it. But I'm not eating enough vegetables. And I can tell it. And another problem that came along under my right side underarm, it started hurting. I thought, oh no, what's going on? It felt like something poking me. Well, someone told me it's probably, they asked me if I ever had gout, if I didn't feel a knot or anything under there, and there's nothing there. Yeah. But anyway, I got gout under my underarm. I found out, I looked it up, and you can get gout in your joints on your body. And I said, yeah, the armpit is a joint of your body. So I went back to the kitchen, got out my tart cherry pills. You can get those at Walmart, Kroger, your local grocery store, or your local CVS, Walgreens pharmacy. I thought you only got it in your toes too, but it's in joints of your body. So I didn't go to the doctor to, the pictures pointed to your toes, your leg area, your ankle area, your toe area, pointed to your underarm area, and I want to say the hip, but I don't quote me on that. There was another spot. And I said, Jern, I didn't know you could get gout there. So So I think it'll be all right once I get my cherry pills back into me. To help prevent it, I was taking them every day for like 3 or 4 years, and I just stopped taking them because I got it in my feet so bad that I could barely walk one time. And my husband was going to give me hip pills because that sounds like gout. I said, I can't take your pills, and I'm not going to the doctor. So I did my own research. I started taking tart cherry pills, and I took them daily for about 4 years probably. So I'm going to start taking them again. I got to get back on that habit. I can't have this gout. Mm-mm. And I know too much red meat causes gout. It's one of the things. Pork and other things. So that's what causes it to me because this pain started about a week and a half ago, and I wasn't eating right, you know. So I said, I've got to add a vegetable in. I've got to get back on the cherry pill. I've got to get my body back to feeling like I'm supposed to. I got too much planned this summer, this fall, spring. So, plans as getting out of the house more around the house, around your city and doing things. Yeah. Now you can go to the doctor and get the pills. It could be that's where mine usually started hurting. It's the big toe, right on the side of it. Oh, yep. My husband had pills, and he took it when the gout flared up. Well, there's really no cure, but there is. You can keep it away by regulating your body right with the right kind of food and minerals. And I don't know all the food and stuff you should eat, but yeah. Yeah, I live in Georgia. Where are you? I forgot. Yeah, I live in Georgia. I forgot where you lived. I know it wasn't far. Ohio. Yeah. My aunt's in Ohio. And two of my cousins. Well, actually, three. Actually, several if you count their kids. Blackshear. I've heard of Blackshear, but I don't know where it's at. Is that North Georgia? In the mountains? Is that or south? Never heard of it. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know where it's at. Mm. Yeah, she's probably close to the Georgia line, on the Georgia-Florida line. Yeah. Because when news comes on, that's not one of the local areas I hear talk about. So, Yeah, I'll be back in Florida in May to see my grandson. He'll be 7 years old this year. Yeah. Hmm. Illinois. He is a sweetie and a cutie. Only had the one girl. 3 miscarriages and 1 girl. Hello, Alice. Oh, a new person. Let's see. I don't know if any of my mods are here or not. So that's okay. I was back in the younger days. Yeah, my daughter's 41 years old, so that was, years ago. But my husband's watching over us, watching over my daughter. He's watching over his grandson. My grandson got in trouble last week. I think it was last week, might have been the week before. He with his friend, who's he's 6, she's 10, and it's a neighborhood girl. And anyway, they went behind one of the houses and picked up somebody's oranges. They were sour oranges. They're not. No, I don't know if it's they planted their tree or it's not good. So yeah, and they went down the street with them and sold them to somebody, and he come home with $3. And my son-in-law says, "Boy, where'd you get that money?" Well, he got a restriction. Had his tablet taken away for a couple of days. And then yesterday he was at her house. I don't know if he went to the doctor or not. My daughter didn't say. They were jumping on her trampoline and he sprained his wrist. I had a born sleeping baby girl and one and only child. I can't have any more children. I was stillborn. Yeah, I miscarried at 12 weeks. 12 to 14 weeks is when I miscarried. Yeah. Anyway. Alice, you must be new. I've not seen you on here before. Yep. After dinner, I'm going to sit here and crochet a little bit. on live. I'll just put my plate to the side. I started crocheting a blanket. Yeah, you're a silent watcher, and you don't have any content. I say all YouTubers should have at least one content or two. Like a picture of the sky, put it up there. A video of the sky, the sunset. You don't want to video you. You don't even have to talk. The edge of the blanket I'm making, there's no edge. It's if you know how to do a granny square, where you have like a hole in between each thing, that's all this is. You get to the end. When I get to the end, I do my last 3 stitches, and then I go in the very last hole and I do 1 double crochet. If you're from England, it's treble crochet. Then I just turn and go back. Well, when I turn, I do a double crochet and then go into the next hole and I do my 3 and I keep going. I'll show you in a minute when I get through eating. It makes its own border. Yep. But when I get through eating, I'll crochet some. My friend just texted me. His grandfather, if y'all want to say a prayer for him, doesn't look like he might not last very much longer in the world. His mother and him both had a vision of their grandmother. And in that vision, she said, you better go see your dad. And her son said he had a vision and said, you better go see Papa. So they didn't have the gas money, but evidently they got it somehow. She's barely making enough for them to stay alive. So they were supposed to go over the weekend, and her car she didn't have money for gas. And they live 4 hours away. So I just pray they have that everything goes okay. But anyway. You live in Idaho? Thought you said you lived in Indiana. Or was that somebody else that was on here? No. Never mind. Somebody else said they were from there. They were lived in Louis. Anyway, another state. About done. Yeah, you were raised in Illinois. Okay. Mama Full Boys, don't you watch What the Hells? Jeremy and George? HALES? Okay. Yeah, I don't watch it. I don't go to see Echo much anymore. Oh. Wow. All right, I'll show you my crocheting. Let me tilt this down a little bit. You may not see my face, but you'll see my crocheting. Because he's from Ohio, I thought you might have watched him. He's from Worcester, Ohio. Now, see, I'm almost to the end. When I get to the end, I'll show you what I'm going to do. But right now, I double crochet. Wrap it. Pull it through two. And pull it through two. Wrap. Go in the hole I made. I don't put a chain in between these. Some people put a chain in between the space and in between here and here. I don't put a chain. I need every bit of material I get. Yarn. So anyway, but I hadn't crocheted on a live in a while, so I thought I'd crochet a little bit, eat my dinner, and then crochet. This is going to my friend in Texas. Him and his mother's going to come out sometime this summer or early fall. Yeah, we went to Florida together. Yep, she helped me get over my fear and went out with me. So, yeah. We had a good time. It's just that, she got a boyfriend. I'm not going into details. But I do go over there once in a while and watch her. But yeah, too much snow. We don't have any snow here in Georgia. But anyway, now in the corner here, I do add 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. That's the only place I add chains in between. It's in the corner. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get to the. I'm almost to the. Got to get to right here, and I'll be at the end, and then I'll show you. Now you can add a border if you wanted to. You'd go back, and you would have to pick up these spots here, but there's no need for one. I'll show you the whole thing in just a minute. Just slide back a little bit. All right. But crocheting, I've been crocheting since I was like 13 years old. And I don't do it like as much as I used to, but a friend wanted a blanket. And I said, the only way you get a blanket is you come get it because I'm not shipping. Shipping costs too much money these days. But he'd already been telling me, him and his mom, he finally told his mom about me about 3 or 4 months ago, and they want to come out to Georgia to go to the aquarium. And all right, say I'm here at the. This is my last stitch. All right, I'm gonna take and go in, and I'm just gonna do a double crochet. And see, that leaves you with a hole there. But when you turn around, when I go back, I could either chain up 3 or do double crochet. Well, I chain up 3. You chain up 3, and then you turn around and go back. But this is your side, and so there's no need. Now, if you want to cover it with a blanket this way, you can cover it with it this way. But this, it's wide, so it ain't gonna all fit in the whole screen. So that's the way I would cover it with it, unless you wanted to you do it this way. And I don't have any rhyme or reason on the colors. It's just whatever. I had a few skeins of this and a few skeins of that. I'm just picking them up and using them. So anyway, but that's I'm back. I did the 3. I'll show you. You're gonna start out with, you do a chain of, I want to say 6. Well, it depends on how big you want, how big in between here you want. I've got 5 stitches. The original pattern that I found had 3 stitches in between. That wide. Just 3. 1, 2, 3. I wanted more. So I did 5. I did 5 of these. You make your big long chain, at least 125 to 128. You may have to do a couple extras because in the very beginning you are going to skip a stitch. Let me go back to the very beginning. Let me turn it upside down. In the very beginning, when I started with the brown, and you're going to do like a single, 3 up, then 3, chain 2, or skip 2 chains, then 3, skip 2 chains, 3, skip 2 chains, 3, skip 2 chains. And then you come here to the center where the dip part is. And you're going to skip 2 chains. But then you're going to go back, only on the very beginning, you're going to go back and put another one in that same spot. And that will give you your dip. And from here on out, after you get that going, from here on out, you're just going to skip. When I get to the down part, I'll show you. You're just going to skip. So. Not really. I'm not a big fish eater. I just never have really liked a lot of fish. But it sounds good. I crocheted in embroidery pillowcases. Cool. So do you crochet at the top of the pillowcases? My mom used to crochet a lot, and she would make towels. She would take a kitchen towel and cut it in half and crochet. And she'd crochet it up to across the top. Then she'd decrease and go up and go up. make a little then she'd crochet it to where I think it was like 3 or 4 or 5 across. I think it was 5. Then she would sew on a button, and you have it to hang in your kitchen. I still got some of her towels, but my mom health ain't good. She's got the makings or the beginnings of dementia, Alzheimer's, and her hands don't work anymore because of the older age. She's 85 years old. I hadn't seen her pick up a crochet needle or sewing thread in years, in about 5, 6 years. Longer than that, probably about 10 years. All right, see, I'm at the corner. I'm going to chain up 3, and then do 3 more doubles in the corner here. But there's patterns free all over the internet for this. I just wanted to make sure you could see the up and down pretty good, so I did 5 in between. When I get back to the down part, I'll show you. You just got to make sure you have, if you're doing 4 in between here, or if you're doing 5 or doing 3. Yeah, I know what that dementia stinks. It was in our house. My husband passed away from it. They actually said it was his heart, but he fell and busted his head open. And was doing all right for the first 4 days in the hospital. Well, he was doing all right the first day in the hospital. That night I went home. He fell and broke his shoulder. He was weak from falling in the yard, and he had to have staples in his head. And he went downhill from there. So, yeah, dementia stinks. My granddaddy had it. My mom's brother had it. My granddad, my mom's brother, and my mom's got it. Let's see, did anyone else in the family have it? If they did, I don't know it. But her other brother died of when he was 17 years old. One of them did. He'd be 70 years old now if he had lived. And then her other brother died of a heart attack working in Walmart as a door greeter. And then one of her other brothers died of cancer. She's got one brother left. Her. And 3 sisters left. Her oldest sister died when I was 21 years old from a from a drunk driver. So that was a long time ago when my Aunt Doris died. And my grandmother died from old age. 91 years old. All right. I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You see the middle here that I skipped in the very beginning? You don't go in there. You skip one. You skip over it. And that gives you your down. That gives you your down part. Who needs more fat? Fat in your cooking? Anyway, see, it made it down. Now I'm going back on the upside again. And the upside is when you put 99. Wow. My grandmother liked 11 days being 91 years old. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, my mom's 85, lives with my brother. Yeah. That dementia stinks. But his mother, my husband's mother, had dementia too. So it runs in the family. My husband's uncle, his mother's brother, had Alzheimer's dementia. So it runs in the family. And my husband was named after his first name was named after his uncle. His second name was named after his pawpaw. His pawpaw got cancer, if I'm not mistaken. My daughter was like October, November, December, January. Was 4 months old when he died, and he thought she was the best thing in the world. We took her down there several times before he passed away, before he got really sick. And he'd say, hand her here. And he'd sit there, he'd kind of semi-laying on the couch because he couldn't, do like he used to. But he'd sit there and hold her for a few minutes with either me or James standing there in front of him in case his arms got weak. But he loved her. I got a picture of him and her together somewhere, but I can't find it. Anyway. I've been on here almost an hour. That's good. If any of y'all know Darian Glover, and y'all want to, he's having a meet and greet in Helen, Georgia in March 8th, 9th, and 10th. If any of y'all go to his channel. He loves to go to Germany. And he has a channel about Germany. And so they started having a meet and greet. I think this is their 4th year they're having it. First year that him and somebody were online live talking about, well, why don't we just meet up in Helen? Because they both lived in, I don't know, what he lived in Georgia at the time. Now he's back in Florida, back where he's from, helping his mother. Because she fell and broke her hip. And anyway, he went back home to be closer to mom. But that year, they had 35 people show up, and it wasn't even planned. They were just talking about them two, whoever was talking. Let's just, we'll meet you in Helen. That's a good idea. Yeah, he does the a moment in the word. He goes on the cruising vlogs, the travel vlogs. I listen to his moment in the word every morning at 11 o'clock if I'm at home. Like tomorrow, I won't listen to it. I got to get my garbage out in a minute. So when it hits another 5-10 minutes, I'll have to get off. But he goes on every morning. And tomorrow I go to my grief share class. It started last week, but I missed the first one because of the When I looked out my door and couldn't see the house across the street, I said, I'm not driving in this foggy mess. Nope. So I'll start my grief share back again tomorrow. So it's supposed to be a nice, pretty day. So Darian Glover, A Moment in the Word is his channel name. He's got a Helen channel on Facebook, and he's got a Germany channel, but I can't think of the Germany channel's name right now. Magnificent something. Magnificence in Germany, I forget. You go to his Moment in the Word and you'll find probably a link to his other one. So, but after I do this color, the next color is going to be another cream color. It's a little bit different color of a cream. And this is vintage. This is vintage yarn. So I'm just doing what I have on hand. The reason I know it's vintage is only 4 ounces on here. And you can tell by the wrapper. I don't even know who made it. It's acrylic yarn, worsted weight, carefree. I don't know. And then tonight, I'll be watching, if y'all like to watch people go to Las Vegas, find some of those YouTubers. They love to walk Las Vegas. I like seeing them. Las Vegas is one of my favorite places. But I'll be watching Bob Dingo tonight. He'll be on probably between 10 and 10:30, my Eastern Standard Time. I wish he would come on earlier, but for him, that's only 7 something. You know, the nightlife in Las Vegas gets started after dark. At least that's what they say. So, yeah. And then I watch also, unless he's on now, he comes on anytime now until about 9 o'clock. This guy does. He's from Las Vegas. Their channel is Sin City Manning and Sin City Family. And he comes on and he walks Las Vegas, takes you to the mall in Las Vegas, takes you through some of the hotels. And he gambles, but not a lot at the early. Him and his wife come on again. My time, usually around 1 o'clock in the morning, between 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning, my time. This is after he's already done usually a 2-hour live earlier in the day. When he goes out while his wife's cooking dinner and stuff, and then they go back out together every night while their older son and their younger son are sleeping. They go out for another 2 to 3 hours, him and his wife, and they gamble. But he'll stop and gamble $5 worth. He did it the other day. He won $50 on an 88-cent bet. So, yeah. But Bob Dingo, he lives in Sedona. Where is Sedona? Arizona. He lives in Sedona, Arizona. And him and his mother, they go up to Las Vegas about once a month, and they stay 4 or 5 days. And they go home because they go when they can get their hotel rooms for around $30. And him and his mother do, the day thing, and then at night he does live. And so she's on the lives too sometimes, but she doesn't go and do a lot of the walking like he does. But they ate dinner together the other night on their live, and then she left and went back to the hotel room, and he took off and walked the strip. He went down to Fremont Street. She drove him down to Fremont Street and then went back to her hotel. And then he caught the bus back home. So, yeah, I guess y'all saw my videos when I went to Las Vegas to TwitchCon. And right now I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at once. So if anybody's on those channels, you're from there, welcome in. I can only see the YouTube side. Oh, on your honeymoon, y'all passed through to go to Hawaii to get on the plane or the ship. Did y'all fly or did y'all get on a ship? Cruise. You never been on Twitch? Well, now that they've got it cross-platform from StreamYards and some of the other services, I'm going to stream. I have it streaming to all three of them. TikTok. No, maybe not TikTok. I have three of them. I have Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook going. Because StreamYards didn't give me TikTok options, I don't think. So, if I get enough monetization on all three, yes. If I get enough whatever they ask for. So that's why I decided. My friend helped me a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, actually. He helped me figure out how to do all three on StreamYards. And I'm on all three platforms. I don't know how you get monetized on the other two. I know Facebook you get stars, and I don't know if I have enough or anything to get stars. Stars are actually money. You give them, you pay for the stars, and then, yeah. So, and then I get a lot. I do TikTok too, but I don't do it live because I don't know how yet. Without doing it from their platform, if they eventually go on this one, I'll click the little button and add TikTok. But I get every day, I'll get 3 or 4 people following me on TikTok for my little bitty shorts that I put up there. But the thing is, a lot of them are men. Yeah. I don't know if they really like my shorts or just, I mean, they're not friends. I don't know 90% of the people on some of those on TikTok. No. Now, I like on TikTok, I like watching the Alaskan Bush people guy. His name is Bam. One of them's Bam, and one of them's, can't think of the other one's name. But I watch those two guys. I watch a few people who do tarot cards. I watch Rosie O'Donnell. And I found this show that all they put up there is weddings. I don't know if they do the weddings themselves or they just find funny wedding videos and call them bears. I don't know. I've seen a few of those. Then I've seen some others cook. So, yeah, when I get back to the end here, I'm going to call it a quit so I can get my trash can rolled out to the street for garbage pickup tomorrow. I only have one bag, but you still have to put it in a big old can. Because if not, I'll wake up and that trash bag will be scattered everywhere. Yeah. I did put the link if you want to come up, Mama, for boys. Tomorrow night, I'll be going on with Michael Ann's channel. She does a Thursday night show. Do I live in the country? No. I live in a pretty sized town outside of Atlanta. I'm in West Georgia. I'm 20 minutes from Six Flags Over Georgia. It depends. I've seen people with lives and their kids are in the background and they, keep going on with their life. And I've seen them where they say, "Oh, I gotta be back. I gotta go put, take care of the grandbaby a minute, or my child, or something." They try to get them back out of the room, but as long as they're clothed and not naked, because kids these days. When mine was little, if she could, she would take her diaper off, or she'd take her top off. They love taking their clothes off. They have to be clothed. No. And I was on TikTok yesterday. You know how you get on there and then you don't know how you got to that page and you swipe to the next one? Well, I clicked off of it after about 30 seconds, realizing what it was. Somebody had a baby, foreign country, I believe it was. But they were hugging on her and hugging on the baby, so I think they both passed away. I said, nope, how can people put that on there for publicity? Oh? Unless you're like under 3 or 4 years old. If you're under 3 or 4 years old, I've seen little girls without their shirts on, but yeah. I've seen videos of what I thought was little boys. I mean, that thought were little girls and they were boys because of their hair was long. I'm going, how could they let that little girl go without a shirt on? It's a boy. So, yeah. The bigger it gets, the heavier it gets. But I got this pretty wide compared to the last blanket I made. So, anyway. But today was a good day. Yeah. Yep. All mothers, I think, have their little boy's hair long for 2 or 3 years. They all think it's cute. I was watching something. I don't know if it was a family member or on something I saw on YouTube, but the little boy kept being said, "Oh, what a cute little girl! What a cute little girl!" After about 4 or 5 of those in the store, it might have been a setup kind of thing, but anyway, the parents went and got his hair cut. I know. My nephew was blonde hair and curly hair. He still has curly hair, but he has to keep it cut short for work because he's a paramedic EMT. And his mother didn't cut his hair until he was about 3 years old. Maybe 2.5, 3, somewhere in there. Because she thought it was so cute. So, his mother's passed away now. She got, when he was 11. Yeah, my nephew is a paramedic EMT, and they like him to have short hair. But I want to say he was 11. His brother was 14 or 15 when their mom passed away. My nephew. So, what rock band? Anyone famous? Am I talking to someone famous? I'm almost to the end, and then I'm going to put it down for a little bit and go do my... I still need prayer for my sink. Oh, Lord. Whoever E-Rock is, hello. First time I've ever seen you here. So did your husband know Valerie Bertinelli? Welcome, E-Rock. What is St. Augustine? I know what St. Augustine is in Florida. Wow. So he knew Kiss. He knew ZZ. What is his name? ZZ Top? No, that wasn't what his name was. 2 different bands. I guess when you open before another band, you don't necessarily get to interact with them unless y'all are practicing. You still don't know. you know. Yeah, Gene Simmons, Paul Gene, or whatever. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm back at the end. I'm gonna do 3, and I'm gonna put it down and go back to it after a while. But I like the burgundy and blue colors in there. My friend didn't ask for it, but I'm looking for more colors to add, and this is what I came across. So, but I put this right here on there. Then last night I was looking around and found another little piece of the skein after I'd added the variegated. So I added put this back on there. Then I go with the lighter, and then when I run out of that, I'll see what else I've got. Piece of the Eschino and add that on. If not, I'll use this. I'll get it out in a minute. This one I started, I'll unravel it because I messed up. It ain't done right, and I'll add that color. So. Wolf Harrington? Do I know you, Wolf Harrington? You're not showing up on my end. Oh, you're from Oh, okay, Wolf, you're from Twitter. No wonder you're not showing up. No, not yet. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. So you're a raid? Hi. Welcome, 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 all raiders, if that's what y'all are. But no, I went to school with the Harringtons. My cousin finally, well, until the house gets in my name, my nephew's being a but I can't, friends will not come and help. So I just pray that my house gets put in my name soon, this year. I told my nephew, I said, tell your brother it's got to be done in February so I can get it through the courts to get my homestead exemption by April. Hey, Connor. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube and playing Minecraft and cooking in the kitchen, cleaning in the kitchen, all since 2012. So I'm glad y'all decided to raid me. I may get the game if any of y'all are gamers, the game Pal World, P-A-L World, P-A-L, yeah, World, Pal World. But it's $30. So I'm not sure if I want to pay the $30 or go back to my Minecraft that I paid $30 years ago. I just need a good server to play it on. To play Minecraft on. So, yep, this is a family-oriented server channel. Yeah, I love Minecraft. Well, I've got a couple of places I were playing. I've been playing on this one server off and on for years. It's called Rex. REX. I forget the rest of it. Rex server. And but I had something come up and I didn't play for about 3 weeks, and the bell top got so high and I got bored. So Oh, I do all mine on the laptop. I do not do controllers with Minecraft. No, I do the W button for walk, S button for walking backwards, A is left, D is right. Your enter button, your space bar is jump. I'd rather do that than yeah. Have you play? Are you playing it, E-Rock? In Palworld, you can build, but if you know what Pokemon is, it's like a Pokemon game. They have all these little creatures that you go capture. You keep some. Some of them help you fight the other creatures, the other little animals or whatever they are. And yes, you can build. And you have chests to put your stuff in. And you have to start at the bottom level and work your way up, getting better tools. The longer you play, the better you get, the more better dungeons and higher. You know, you might start out with killing things that are number 3, but you're going to end up getting up to 30, 40 power level on them. That's what I'm seeing I was watching Dan TDM play and watching Gamer Chad play, and it just gets harder. To me, it gets harder, but then you build I don't know, you have to cut trees just like Minecraft. Start building with. You're in a posh pit. Welcome, Pony. What's the question, E-Rock? And there's all kinds of creatures on there. I think they have flying ones, water ones, land ones, just like Pokemon. I am good, Purple. I mean Pony. Excuse me. Where are you from, Pony? You're new. Wow, you have a lot of subscribers. You like gaming? You're from Tennessee? I ain't far from Georgia. My little dog that's on the other side of me over here. I'll turn it and show you. She's a Dachshund. Where are you, Candy? Say hi, everybody. My name is Candy Kisses. Yeah, they're looking at you again today. Say hi, everybody. Yep. It's just me and her now. Me and her. Yep. Yeah, I was crocheting. Thank you. Yep, she's my baby. She's my 11-year-old baby who wants to come and sit right next to me on my chair. And I do let her sometimes, but when I'm crocheting, I can't let her because she wants to sit on the crocheting. And I can't crochet with a dog on it. So, anyway, I'm glad y'all came over. So, Oh, yeah. Butt, sand, farts. Welcome in all the raiders. Some of these names that people give themselves to play with. Thank you. Yeah, y'all can follow me. Like and subscribe. Share me out. And I may go back and play some Minecraft. I need to look up a new Minecraft server. I found one I thought I was going to like a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know who on here plays Minecraft and will know this when I say what I'm going to say. I'm playing along and I said, oh, okay, their economy's good. You sell to the server. But then it says, all items will be picked up in 2 minutes. How many of y'all like that plug-in? Not me. They think they need that plug-in on their Minecraft game to give them less lag on the server. There's not any less lag on the server because you have 5 minutes to get to your stuff. You have 5 minutes to pick up all your stuff in a chest. I played on a server like that, and this guy was so PO'd. He broke all his stuff and was putting it down in a hopper next to him to sort it all out. He had a line of hoppers, and he was just letting it all get picked up by that. Well, you know how when you get so much stuff, that the hopper won't pick it all up fast enough unless you have one of those plugins that let you do that. So I won't play on a server that says pick up in 3 minutes, and I don't really like playing on servers where there's only a player shop because they never work out. I'd rather be able just to sell and buy from the server because I made player shops for them, and they don't work out for me well. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, I've got to really go and get something else done. My friend is texting me about his grandfather not feeling well. Yep, they got there and he has a golf ball size knot above his eye. So I think they're carrying him to the hospital. They had to help him get to the car, he said, so I'm assuming either they're taking him out to eat or to the hospital. Yeah, it's my friend I've been playing Minecraft with since 2015. He lives in Texas, 4 hours away from his grandfather. And they really didn't have the money to go see him, but they made it. They went up there today. And so I hope things get to turning around, but it doesn't look like it. So grandfather's in his 70s, close to 80 years old. I forget how, 78 I want to say he is. So anyway, but I am going to go. I'll probably do a live tomorrow from after my grief share classes. When I go out to eat or store, one or the other, I'll do one in one of the places. If I go to the restaurant I want to go to, it's called, I know even if y'all are younger than I am, a lot of y'all probably heard of Ted Turner. He used to own the Atlanta Braves. He's got a restaurant. It's called Ted Montana Grill. So I may go there tomorrow. I don't know. Everyone, y'all, thanks for coming. And I'm glad I got some raiders and new visitors. If you like me, because I do cooking in the kitchen, cleaning in the kitchen, crocheting, Minecraft, my little candy all the time. So Everyone, y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye. Like and subscribe and share me out.